My personal experience with lupus has been, I would say, up and down. I was diagnosed in 2010 after having rashes for years, joint and muscle pain, and being borderline rheumatoid arthritis. They finally got a biopsy done and found the antibodies that were pointing towards lupus and other mixed connective tissue diseases, which go hand in hand. Autoimmune diseases like to hang out together. So many people with lupus also have crossover diseases like mixed connective tissue disease, Sjogren's, scleroderma, and lupus nephritis. So there was that. And I was working full time. I'm a graphic designer, and I was having a hard time working my hours. There was no way. I was just getting sick and rashes and had to lower my hours at work. Eventually brought my office home, and just since then, I just do what I can. Self-employed, which, isn't a lot, but we're doing okay. You learn to manage your life in different ways. You learn to, instead of going and outing at the park and going hiking, your outing might be Walmart. It might be in one of the carts. That might be your hike. But you manage, you just learn to do the same things you did before, usually in a different way. And that's it. You just take your medicines when your medicines don't seem to be doing the job that they should be doing or where you would like to be. Talk to your doctor, because like I did, I've changed the medications for lupus and the strength of those medications several times. So it takes trial and error to come up with a plan that works for you. Don't be afraid to tell your doctors that they're under-treating you or over-treating you. Just be perfectly honest about it. As far as my life goes, I eventually applied for disability because I couldn't work like I used to. So now I get that, and that helps a lot. But I still work it into any hours that I can work where, they figure out how much to do as far as that goes. I have doctor appointments all the time. I have maybe 4 to 5 appointments a month with different specialists because lupus is systemic. I have problems specifically with my nerves and neuropathies. Lupus has caused something called trigeminal neuralgia, which I have in the brain stem, causes inflammation, and it's horrendously painful neuropathy. And I have other neuropathies that come and go for lupus that causes inflammation. I get inflammation in my blood vessels. I have recurring uveitis, which is inflammation in the front part of my eye, which is treated by steroid eye drops, but they can do long-term damage. The problem with steroids like prednisone and other steroids is that they can do long-term damage to you, to your bones, cause osteoporosis, and make them feeble. So that's one of the downsides of having to be on high doses of steroids. But I manage, and I think most people that I know with lupus do too. You get used to the doctors, the hospitals. You need a good support system. So let the people who love you and know you in on what's going on with you.